everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, it is so nice to meet you. In today's video, I am going to be giving you 7 reasons why you need a Kindle. I have talked about my Kindle so many times on this channel, and I thought it was only fair for me to give you all of the reasons why I absolutely love this thing. I have done a review of this, but I had only had it for a couple of months at the time that I uploaded that video, so I do have some updated thoughts on that, some updated thoughts on the Kindle review. So that is not quite as accurate as I would like it to be. So I thought I'd just sit down and give you a couple of reasons why I think you need a Kindle. And if you're looking for a reason to buy one, I'm giving you all those reasons now. And in addition to that, I'm talking about the Kindle. I'm also giving one away. That's what's inside of this box. This is a refurbished Kindle Paperwhite, and I think it's 8 gigabytes is the storage. Yeah, it's a certified refurbished Kindle Paperwhite. I don't know what the storage is. I think it's just 8 gigabytes, but I got mine refurbished and it's absolutely perfect. So I decided to get one to give away to someone that's watching this video. So if you guys want to enter the giveaway, be sure to watch until the end so I give you the rules. I also will have the rules in the description box down below, but with that being said, be sure to subscribe to my channel down below if you have not already. I would love your support on this channel. Also, if you could give this video a thumbs up, that lets YouTube know that you like this video, so it will push it to more people, and that will really help my channel out as well. And last thing, if you could follow me over on Instagram. I am really trying to grow over there, and I need your help to grow. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started into the reasons why you need a Kindle. So the first reason why I think you need a Kindle is because you have access to a massive selection of books instantly. You have instant access to a massive selection of books. You can buy a book on Kindle, or you can download a book that is a Kindle version of a book and have instant access to it. You don't have to wait for it. The only time you would have to wait for a book is if you pre-order a not yet released title. But other than that, you have instant access to so many titles, and I think that's amazing because there have been so many books that I've wanted to read but haven't been able to find in a bookstore, or have been really difficult to find even on Amazon, and I know that sometimes that's really frustrating. So that is something that I absolutely love, is that I buy it and I can start reading it right away. I don't have to wait on shipping if I do order it online. I don't have to go to a store to go look for it. It's right there. I look it up, I buy it, and it's sent straight to the Kindle. I press it, open it, start reading, and that's it. It's so simple, it's so quick, and I love how instant it is. And there are so many options for downloading books. You can, of course, buy from the Amazon Kindle store, but if you are looking to maybe save a little bit of money and not buy every single title that you want to read, there are also options such as Kindle Unlimited. And if you have a library card with your local library system, oftentimes, I know at least with mine, there is the app Libby or Overdrive through my library that allows me to download Kindle books. And the last option, at least that I'm familiar with, is Prime Reading. So some things about the actual physical Kindle and not just the Kindle program. So you can download the books like that and use the Kindle app on your phone or your iPad, or even the Kindle Cloud Reader online. But some things that are specific to having a Kindle itself is that you can read it in almost any lighting situation, and that's probably my favorite part of it. I love that I can read in bed without having a light on because it's backlit on the Kindle, or you can read it in a bright daylight, which is super great for reading outside if you are, you know, having a picnic, or you're at the beach, you're at the pool, wherever you are, you have a great option to read in bright sunlight and it doesn't mess up the screen. Because you know, when you try to read your phone in bright light, you can have the brightness turned all the way up, but you still can't see it because it is an LCD screen. I have no idea what this kind of screen is called, but I love that you can read in literally any lighting situation. The next aspect of it that I absolutely love is the physical size of it. So I know that there are several different versions of Kindle, but they are all relatively small in size. I love how small and lightweight it is. It's super easy to travel with. You can just slip it in your bag. It's so easy. This fits in almost every purse I own because it is small. So like, let me show you the size comparison to my phone. I have an iPhone 11 Pro Max, and the height is it's just barely taller than the size, and it's just a little bit wider. And this is a Paperwhite. This is a Kindle Paperwhite. So I love that the size, and it also weighs a lot less than my phone, so that's nice. But I love how easily accessible it is. It's just so lightweight. It's so small. It's so easy to travel with. Like I said, you can just throw it in your bag, pull it out real quick, and it doesn't take up much space. So it saves so much space in comparison to physical books. I can have 100 books on here and it takes up no space at all. But if I have 100 physical books, it's gonna take up so much space. And part of the reason why I don't buy physical books anymore is because I just don't have the space in my house for them. So I have some notes on my phone and it's gonna be easier for me to read it to you than it is for me to just remember it. So next is that you have a customizable reading experience. And when I say it's customizable, I mean you can do so much to change what your reading experience looks like. So I mentioned before that you can put it in dark mode or light mode, so that's customizable as it is, but you can change the size of the words, you can change the font and the boldness of the words, you can change the light spacing, the orientation, so if you want it to be horizontal or vertical, I prefer vertical, or you can change the size of the margins, and on some books you can change the alignment of the words. I tend to have my words on my Kindle pretty big because it makes me feel like I'm accomplishing more, I'm moving faster. I don't know, if I feel like I'm moving too slow, then it bores me, if that makes sense. I don't know if you can tell, but I talk really fast and it's a struggle for me to slow down. So for me to sit on one page for a really long time, I tend to lose my spot really easily. So if I have less words on the page, then I'm less likely to lose my spot, if that makes sense. If you are dyslexic, you can choose the dyslexic font on here, so it like weighs the letters differently. And if you prefer to have really, really big words, if you have a hard time seeing without glasses or contacts in, then you can make your words really big, or you can make it really, really small so it feels like a real book page. I love that you can customize it so much. You can't do that in a physical book, and I just think that the customizable options just give me a more enjoyable reading experience. And along with that customizable option, you can choose what you want the screen to have on it. So you can choose to have a clock stay on the screen. You can also choose if you want to have the percentage of the book on the bottom of the screen, or you can choose to go in blind and not know how far along you are. You can also choose if you want it to have the page number on the bottom, if you want it to have the location of the book, and then you can also choose if you want it to tell you how much time is left in the chapter or how much time is left in the book. The next thing I love about it is that you can annotate and take notes. So you can highlight words and you can add a note to it, and that can save on all of your Kindle devices. So your Kindle, the Kindle app on your phone, on your computer, on your iPad, all the devices that you have Kindle available on, it saves those notes. Two more reasons. The next one is that along with being able to annotate, highlight, and things like that, you can also get definitions of words, and if there are words in another language, you can translate it. If you obviously don't have Wi-Fi where you are, if you're on a plane, or if you're on a beach, on a remote island, or you know, you don't have Wi-Fi where you are, then obviously this doesn't work. But if you have internet, if you're reading in your house, or you know, you're reading in your backyard and your Wi-Fi extends, you can also use a hotspot from your phone if you really wanted to use that option. But you have the option of highlighting words and figuring out the definition. So if there's a word you don't recognize, you know how definitions sometimes they will show you the pronunciation of a word. If pronunciation is really important when you're reading to you, you can do that. Or if you, like I said, can translate words. So for example, the book that I'm reading right now, it has words in Polish, and it has like a paragraph in Polish, and then it will like repeat the paragraph in English, so it already has the translation. But I did read a book that had lots of Spanish words, and while I am familiar with lots of Spanish words, there were some that I was not familiar with, and I was able to look up the translation, and it helped me to understand what I was reading a little better. It did slow me down a little bit. Like I said, I like to move through it really, really quickly, but it was really nice to be able to look up a definition of a word to understand the context of the sentence a little bit better. And the very last thing on this list is that on, I think most of the models, it's waterproof. I know that like the original just plain Kindle isn't waterproof, but the Kindle Unlimited, the Kindle Paperwhite, and the next model, I can't remember the name of it, but I'll post a picture of it. They are waterproof, which makes it ideal for any situation. If you like to read at the beach, if you like to read at the pool, or in the bathtub, you have options. I've dropped my Kindle in the bathtub, God only knows how many times. Like literally, I have dropped it in the bathtub way too many times, and it's totally fine. I've never had any issues with it dying or anything like that. If you're clumsy, the regular Kindle is I think $90, but the Kindle Paperwhite is maybe $130. I'm not sure of the exact price, or you can buy a refurbished one for like $110. I definitely think it's worth it to shell out the extra money to get the waterproof version, especially if you're clumsy like I am. Like I said, I've dropped it in the bathtub plenty of times. It's nice because I can read it at the beach. I can pick it up and all sandy and gross, and if I want to rinse it off, then I can. I love that it's waterproof, and that's probably one of the main features of it that I love, because if I've dropped my Kindle in the bathtub, can you imagine dropping a book in the bathtub? So 10 out of 10 on the waterproofness, and that's that's the last thing I have to say about why I think you should get a Kindle. If you are looking for a sign to buy one, this is it. Go ahead and buy one. I'll leave a link in the description box down below if you want to get one. It will be an affiliate link with Amazon, so if you purchase through my link, I will get some commission at no extra cost to you, and that would be super helpful to me so that I can continue to make videos and also buy products for giveaways. So now that I have given you all the reasons, I want to go ahead and share with you guys how you can win this Kindle Paperwhite. So first things first, you have to be subscribed to my channel. I am giving back to my subscribers, the people who support my channel, the people who are making it possible for me to buy a giveaway product. I need you to subscribe to my channel. So that's the first thing you have to do. The second thing you have to do is leave a comment down below. It doesn't matter what it says, but I need you to have something about your Instagram username or your email address so that I can contact you if you are the winner. I will be randomly selecting the winner, so it doesn't matter how many times you comment. I'm gonna be filtering out the duplicates, so just comment one time. You don't need to do it multiple times. But if you want an extra entry, you can follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna put everything into a spreadsheet, and then I will use a thing that selects random winners. So if you do want to enter more than one time, the best way to do it is to follow me on Instagram as well as leaving your comment. The comment is the #1 thing that I need you to do, and that is how you enter to begin with. Follow me on Instagram is just an additional entry. So just keep that in mind, and I will pick a winner at the end of the month. I want to give this video a whole month so that you guys have the opportunity to really wait for it, but I'm so excited to give this away. I was thinking that I wanted to do a video and give back to my subscribers. What's something that I was about to drop it. What's something that I talk about all the time is books. I have been talking about books so much on my channel. I've been making so much book content, and I wanted to give back in a way that was relevant to my channel, but also something that I think you guys would enjoy. I've seen a lot of people reading recently on Instagram, so I thought this would be a really good way for me to do it. If you want to try Kindle Unlimited, I'll link that down below for you guys as well. I get commission on that too, so that would be super helpful. Or if you want an Audible membership, I'll link all the things down below. But with that being said, that's all I have for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Even if you don't want to enter the giveaway, that's fine. But I'm so excited to be giving back to you guys. I will contact the winner on Instagram, and I will let you know when the winner has been picked. So with that being said, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!